The doctor will see you now.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bergensteinman.
Dr. Rosen.
How did the test results look, Doctor?
Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news. It seems the operation wasn't successful, and you still have a high cookie-to-muscle ratio, Mrs. Bergensteinman. If you eat just one more cookie, then your CTMCL will go off the charts.
What does that mean, Doctor? Are you saying my wife can't enjoy any more delicious cookies?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just one more cookie of any kind, and her kidneys will erupt cookie dough into her pancreas, causing a chain reaction that will end in exploding vagina.
Exploding vagina. That doesn't sound good.
Well, I'm afraid it isn't. Now what I'm going to prescribe is that you go home with this box of Thin Mints and double stuffed Oreos and this entire cookie sandwich pizza cookie sandwich. I want you to set these on your counter but never eat them. Just set them there. You can look at the delicious cookies but never eat them. Never, it's forbidden. And whatever you do, don't talk to snakes.
Seems familiar, doesn't it? I'll give you 2-to-1 odds of an exploding vagina within 24 hours. Hi, I'm Adam. You might remember me from the Garden of Eden and Genesis with Phil Collins, and such movies as The Apple by Canon Films. Let me tell you, I know a thing or two about the ladies putting sweet yummy goodness into their pie holes, even when they're told not to.
Ooh, I want a cookie. Cookie. I'll just have one. No one will know. That friendly snake told me it was cool to have some. I'll just have this little guy. Munch.
I think we can all see where this is going.
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Been there. After my wife ate something she was told not to, I got kicked out of my home. I'm going to die. And now my kids are killing each other.
That's such a bummer, dude.
You said it. That's why you should get yourself a bottle of Lady, you can't have that! And keep that forbidden fruit away from those gall darn women. You can't trust these dames. I mean, we let them vote, right? Isn't that good enough?
That's really demeaning towards women. I hope you know. I think you owe me an apology.
Lady, you can't have that!
From Stinker Industries.
Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. We got the Stinker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness. I'm your host, Justin. There's
Jackie!
and
Sam.
wow, that was the cheesiest intro we could possibly give to any podcast ever in the history of radio.
I tried to be as robotic as possible.
I tried to sound like a game show host.
Like I could have even just said pants.
Pants. I am pants.
And now you will win a pair of pants.
Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for listening to Stinker Madness and enjoying it and subscribing to us on your favorite podcasting platform. This week, we are doing Jackie's pick of a bad movie. This is The Apple from Canon Films, as seen in such movies as Electric Boogaloo, the wild and told story of Canon Films.
That's where I got interested in this movie. I'm super excited. It looked, based off the clips that I did see, pretty freaking sweet.
Well, this is a musical. How have the musicals worked out for you in the past, Jackie?
You know that one Barbra Streisand one that I did, The Star is Born? That one you guys just absolutely loved.
Would we consider that
Loved
a musical?
I thought it was a vanity piece gone awry.
That's what I think. That's the genre that it falls into.
It's a vanity piece, yeah.
Gone awry. But I don't know if I would consider that a musical. I was thinking more of Xanadu and Can't Stop the Music, were your two previous musical choices.
Well, you know, there was sex on a dumpster.
We didn't do that. That was that was a streaming do's and don'ts. That was
that was Xanadu, right?
No,
that
that's
was
Skate Town USA.
No, it's not Skate Town USA. It's the other one.
Roller Boogie?
Roller Boogie.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. So nice try with the Xanadu. Maybe you should stop playing tap games. And
I'm not playing tap games.
Oh God! I wish I'd never bought you that thing. Yeah. So speaking of streaming do's and don'ts this week, we should also mention that The Apple is currently streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's how we're doing that.
Which version is it? I should mention
the 32K.
Well, there's
version?
So there's an 86-minute and a 90-minute version.
Who fucking knows, man?
Well,
I hope it's the 90-minute version so I can drive you guys crazy for an extra 4 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's all. That's the only difference is that there's 2 of the numbers get cut off in the edited version. They're like, you know what? No one wants to see the whole musical number.
I'm guessing the longer.
I would think.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of other streaming do's and don'ts this week, we've got on Netflix, Sam and I continuing the Shaw Brothers filmography, 36 Chamber of Shaolin.
Oh, I watched this one.
No,
You didn't.
Okay, that's true. I didn't. Damn it, screw you guys. I was going to try to hone in on this one.
I liked this one a lot. It's got Gordon Liu in it. Gordon Liu's one of their main guys.
Okay. He's the lizard from Five Deadly Venoms. In case you.
He was also the lead in Eastern's.
Yes.
Heroes of the East.
Heroes of the East.
Yeah,
Why are we even talking about this movie, Sam?
because it's awesome.
No, it doesn't stink.
It doesn't stink. You're right.
This is the best made Shaw Brothers movie that's that I have ever seen.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Did we watch The Chinese Boxer? Because I don't know if I've watched The Chinese Boxer in so long that I don't have a very good barometer for whether it's better or not.
And your point, where
I think The Chinese Boxer might be their best movie.
Well, either way, this movie
is up there.
Very well produced.
Yes.
There's no really stupid, like, what the shit? Oh, dude, that's so dumb and awesome. It's shot well. It's told well. It's acted well.
The music is fantastic.
The music is really strong. Thematically fits with everything that you're supposed to feel and see on screen.
Is there nudity?
No, it's a Shaw Brothers movie.
Pass.
Here's my thought is pass. I didn't like it.
I liked it a lot.
I thought it was a total fucking snooze fest. It was technically perfect. There was no flaws with this film, and I thought it didn't need to be told at all. I thought I thought there was good sequences, and the concept was good, but you know what? When I fucking want to tune into a Shaw Brothers movie, I want to see fucking flying ninjas, and guys getting hit in the face with ninja stars, and men defying physics and being on fire, and guys with silly costumes and themes. I want to see stupid shit, not like, well, here's our attempt at a good movie. It's if the fucking WWE said, you know what, this time we're going to pump out a good movie. I don't want to see a good movie from you. I want to see something stupid.
Well, Santa is a Chinese folk hero. It's like Robin Hood, except he was probably real.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I thought it was bleh.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. So I'm going to give it a don't.
I'll give it a do.
Yeah, I don't think we should even be talking about it on this podcast because it was a well-made movie, but I thought it was totally not interesting. This one's interesting. And totally should be talked about on Sneaker Madness. Also on Netflix, starring one Dolph Lundgren, Hidden Assassin.
Is the assassin hidden, or is he hidden?
No, she's hidden.
Is she an assassin?
Or is she an assassin? And was she the hidden assassin? Because I think
shit, was I out shopping again
Does
for
she
this
like-
one?
you didn't watch this movie.
Girls or boys?
Well, maybe she just
I
likes
do
Dolph.
have one one definitive answer.
I think this is the sequel to
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
No, to
This is what happens to that guy from Beverly Hills Cop after Beverly Hills
I
Cop
think
3.
this is the sequel to Showdown in Little Tokyo because he's the same fucking character. He loves a woman straight. She was a total fucking. Hey man, if there's a choice or if there's not a choice, she's eating box. That's what her genetic profile is, and he.
Genetic profile?
All
She's
that.
a vaginosaur.
So he shakes the gay out of her. Like what Can't Stop the Music attempted to do? All you need is a Dolph Lundgren, apparently.
I don't know if he shook the gay out of her or if she just likes everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there
Yeah.
was that one movie that he was in that is, the title is escaping me, but I know you guys will know this.
Showdown in Little Tokyo. He's got the biggest dick you've ever seen on a man.
Yep.
And we were just talking about it twice.
Just now. So, yeah, I don't think she's the hidden assassin. I think the hidden assassin, spoiler alert, is
The guy from Beverly Hills
the
Cop 3.
guy from Beverly Hills Cop
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
All of the Beverly Hills Cop movies.
He's Shitty Tackleberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is actually the sequel to that. This is Beverly Hills Cop 4, Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Starring Dolph Lundgren
2.
from such films as Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Emmanuel 6.
Yeah! I like that too!
Yeah.
Not quite as sexy.
Not
but,
quite as sexy. Yeah, it's the only time Emmanuel gets shot.
I really liked Hidden Assassin.
Yeah,
a
it's fun.
lot. It was really dumb. and moved and had terrible fucking dialogue and
incomprehensible storyline. Like, it didn't really make any sense by the end of it.
And flew in the face of conventional filmmaking
And thought.
Like, wait, what? That can't happen now. The story, that means the thing that just happened on the screen means there's no story to this movie at all. You had a story and then you shot it right in the fucking face.
Yeah, no, at 4 or 5 times you're like, okay, wait. If that just happens, what's this picture about?
What am I now watching?
And then you think that you're like, okay, maybe it's about this, and then that guy gets shot. Okay, so it's not all right, hold on now. What is this movie about?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Really dumb.
Tell you what it was about. Other than the hidden assassin.
I really liked Shitty Tackleberry's lines, because he's the guy that says the F word on every single line, whether it's like, I should say the F word or not right now. There's children around. You know what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
You gotta pull your shit to fucking together, fucking buddy. Like, just the F word constantly. And I think he's the only one that swears throughout the whole movie.
No, Dolph Lundgren tries to around him and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's fucked up, I guess.
Fucked. Yeah,
fucked.
You are.
Yeah.
That is the correct word, right? Fucked.
Right, fucked.
Yeah.
You've said it 10 times now and I just can't seem to say it like you do.
I think that sounds right. Yeah, Hidden Assassin is a total do on Netflix. Last but not least, this is a double feature. Jackie, you did watch this one.
Oh, yeah.
Assassins, starring Sylvester Stallone and Antonio Banderas.
I'm going to give this a do.
What?
I liked it.
All right.
I thought that, I had a pretty decent storyline.
Oh.
Sylvester Stallone was, again, looking hot.
So that's it. You're trying to church up the fact.
Antonio Banderas, though, seemed like a butthole. He did not do a good job in this movie, and the leading actress lady was
Who was that? Jackie? Who was the leading actress?
She's kind of a big deal.
Julianne Moore.
Yeah, Academy Award-winning Julianne Moore.
All right, fine. I like her too. But Antonio Banderas was a ball sucker in this movie, and I don't know. I really, really think that Sylvester Stallone is super, super hot.
Yeah, I think you're just liking this movie because there's men that you like in it.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. If he would have just done a helicopter with his wiener in this movie, it would have been perfect.
I thought Assassins was awful. Not awful in a good way. Awful as in like, God, I would rather be doing anything else than watching this stupid, fucking, boring, not interesting, overacted, cliche, Hollywood, unimaginative film.
It was apparently the Wachowskis wanted their name taken off of it, and the guild wouldn't let them do it and receive payment. So they had to leave it on, but it was mostly just a, shoot, fun movie, the way they had written it.
Uh-huh.
And Donner comes on and he's like, we got to get to the bottom of these characters.
Yeah, that's
what's wrong with it.
Here's what you got on paper. So we've got a movie, and it's going to star Antonio Banderas as a hitman, Sylvester Stallone as a hitman, and they're going to be shooting at each other throughout the whole fucking thing. That is dynamite. On fucking paper. We didn't get that.
No, we got to the bottom of those characters, though, didn't we, Richard Donner?
In-depth fucking characters. Their lustrous backstory and the pain.
And he didn't.
The pain of being a hitman. Oh, it's so...
Dude.
Dang it. Oh, if only I could get out of this hitman job. Fuck you.
No character development needed when it's Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You know what?
He's another Chris Evans for me. It just... Even as an old guy... He's just fucking rocking it.
That's awesome for you and your moist vagina. But here's my fucking problem.
It's more than just moisture.
You know what I like?
Is this your problem? No.
That's a pretty good Antonio Banderas impression when he's doing action.
God, that is so what he did in this movie. He's like, screw you.
So we asked for Stallone to be fighting a guy throughout an entire movie who's fucking crazy and doing fucking crazy thing, and it didn't star Antonio Banderas against him. You know who it starred? Was Wesley Snipes, and Demolition Man is a goddamn perfect movie.
Oh, Demolition Man is a lot of goddamn fun.
Hey, we asked for this. Sylvester Stallone versus a crazy guy. Well, I think we could do that. We could do that. It's called Demolition Man, and they fucking delivered.
Yeah, they did all right with that one. Yeah, it's just too bad.
Assassin stinks. Don't watch it.
That was
I liked it. Do it.
Joel Silver used Assassins as he was like, because they didn't want to work for him ever again because of it, and he produced The Matrix, and he was like, fine, do what you want. You should prove me wrong. And then I guess he did, but then they proved him right with the next two, because those next two ones
Yeah, Matrix 2 and Matrix 3 are no good. No good. All right, Jackie, that's our streaming do's and don'ts. What have you brought us for a superpower this week? No, hold on. I once again want to radiate the rules because apparently there's been some confusion. These superpowers that we debate each week on Sneaker Madness is one of the hosts brings in a superpower. It could be a good superpower, a conventional superpower such as super strength or invisibility, or it could be something just made up out of the air. How it's defined and how it's judged is how the superpower affects your life individually if you had such a superpower. It does not apply to how good it looks in comic books or on movies. It would just be, how does this affect my life, whether good or bad?
Okay, so my superpower this week is when you're on the toilet and you're pooping.
Yeah, I do that.
You get telepathy.
Poop telepathy.
Poop telepathy. So not only can you say, hey, I'm out of toilet paper to the person in the next room, but you can also read their thoughts. So, like, you got a shitty employee in the next room, you're like, I'm just going to go poop in the bathroom stall like 3 feet away. And you're in there pooping and you're reading their mind and you're just like, yeah.
I have an instant question. While you're pooping, can someone read your mind?
No.
Okay.
Can you
so it's
control
one way
it?
telepathy.
Like, can you turn it off if you need to?
Yeah.
So, but it's not like if you're pooping, you have to read the mind?
No.
Because that would kill you.
You're pooping and you're like, okay, I got to know what's going on with so-and-so.
I got nothing else going on. There's no magazines in here. I'm going to read some people's minds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can focus on somebody and you can read their mind. And now, if you don't want to read anybody's mind, then you have to stare down at the toilet paper roll and think nothing.
Okay. But you can turn it off. It's not like...
Yeah, you can turn it off.
There's going to be things that you find out that you don't want to know.
That is true.
Well, you're still gonna run into that situation whether you have the ability, like, oh, God, Greg, I didn't want to know about your underwear diaper fantasy.
Or you'd like want the voices to stop so much that you just quit pooping until your butt exploded.
Yeah.
No, you just stare at the toilet paper roll.
Okay, that's fine.
The magic.
I think you're still gonna hear things you don't want to know.
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's
hear
fine,
things you don't want to know, but if you want to shut it off, you just have to stare at the toilet paper roll.
Okay.
And it'll turn it off.
All right.
Now, what happens... Do you have to be on the toilet or you just have to be pooping?
You have to be pooping.
So, like, let's say...
You're out in the
you're
woods.
at a bank, and the bank is getting robbed,
Mhm.
and you're like, the only chance... And you realize that it's going to go south and they're going to start shooting people, but you're like, if I read their minds, I'll be able to know their next move.
Okay.
So you just have to shit your pants.
So, yeah. No, he's
Or
right.
any situation, like, it doesn't have to be a bank robbery. It's like, all of a sudden you're in a situation where, fuck, I have to use my powers, and I have to do it now.
So the government finds out about your powers and is like, well, we want to use you to interrogate the terrorists or whatever. You know, you're going to Guantanamo, and we're going to pay you in lots of money, but also X-Lax. Tons and tons of X-Lax.
And Charmin.
You're going to work for
Burritos.
5 years. And you're going to have basically no asshole left by the time you're done, because we really need you to work hard here.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I don't know. How much money are we talking?
All of it.
I think they'd probably dissect you afterwards.
Yeah, to dump your asshole out? It might be worth it.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't want to tell anybody about our superpower. Okay. All right.
But at one point in your life, you're going to go, for the good of everyone around me, I have to shit my pants.
Yeah. I think that's gonna happen.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I shit
one.
my pants all the time without the good of humankind.
Now-
Imagine if the good of humankind was on the line. I'd be like, I'll step up because I'm probably gonna shit my pants either way.
Here's what you could do. You could play poker at a retirement home and just wear a diaper, and nobody would know it was you.
Nobody would know the difference. None the
Yeah.
wiser. Yeah, no, I kind of like this superpower. I don't see a lot other than poopy pants.
The pooping pants, but the trade-off is enough that I'm giving it a solid 5.
Yeah, but I already poop my pants. So, I gamble and lose frequently. So, I have no problem with the downside of it because I'm probably going to shit my pants either way.
Yeah.
So, I think this is a really good one.
So I'm saying 5.
It's
the
safe
highest
and
thus far.
innocent, and if you were willing to take the chance, you could probably make a career like government. I can read minds, but I have to shit a lot when I do it. I'm also gonna. I think like it better than Fast Changing Clothes. I think I'm going to give this a 6.
Whoa, that's pretty high.
Yeah, considering it, the scale only goes to 5.
No, it goes to 10.
10.
Oh. Yes! Highest rated superpower!
You have the top 2
Yeah.
highest rated superpowers.
Yeah, shit and telepathy.
Shit and telepathy.
Shitting telepathy.
If you have any questions, comments, or thoughts about shitting telepathy, please write to us at Stinker Madness or hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. Sam, what have you brought us on The Apple by Canon Films?
The Apple was made in 1980. The Future is 1994. So they did 3 years better than Escape from New York.
Wait, what do you mean 3 years better than...
The Escape from New York takes place in 1991.
Yeah, when was Escape from New York made?
79.
So the gap is wider.
Well, no, I'm just saying that they went further into the future.
Yeah, but they're making a stronger prediction, a more ballsier prediction.
Not really.
Yeah, we're going further into the future.
Yeah.
This is like 4 years in the future.
I didn't write this down, but I'll tell you right now why it's 94.
Okay.
Because the original script had 84 because it was an homage to Orwell. And Menaham was like, no, that's like 4 years from now. So he kicked it down the road for 14.
Gotcha.
And it probably wasn't long enough. One of the inaccurate predictions was that disco would make it to 1994. Did not.
And all the sparkly costumes.
I thought that happened. It's called a rave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
they're more into like neon and
They got glitter and shit. I don't know.
They
I've
got-
never been to one, so I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's painters' masks and glow sticks.
pacifiers.
Super. The film was made almost directly after Golan and Globus purchased Canon Films from Friedland and Dewey for a reported
Who are
sum.
Friedland and Dewey?
The people that started Canon Films in 1967.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so they're the ones that saw Menaham in Israel, and they were like,
Yeah,
okay,
bring him over.
let's get this.
Their last thing that they did successful was Joe, and then it didn't work out enough. So they sold Canon to Golan and Globus for a reported sum of $500,000.
Nice,
That's not even the budget of one of the... Actually, that's about the going budget of one of the films.
right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for their average film.
Menaham took on the directing duties himself. I don't know that it would have done better or worse with a different director. Future Bible disco should do shitty no matter who puts gift wrap on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I hope the snake is fantastic. Does it say anything about the snake?
What it does say is that because of the complexity of some of the sequences involving the Bible, most of them didn't make it into the film, so it's overly confusing, and then you're like, towards the end, like, wait, this is about the Bible?
So there's no snake?
I think there is, kind of. When you look at the first few films out after the Golan Globus takeover, it seems quite apparent that the slashers were keeping the thing afloat until the success of the Delta Force. The slashers, or the constant misreporting of budgets and earnings. And who knows if Delta Force even made money, right?
Right.
They shredded all of it, right?
Chuck Norris made money.
Yeah. The film features a cast of hundreds. You haven't heard of any of them, other than George S. Clinton, and you only think you've heard of him because you're thinking of George Clinton. George S. Clinton had a fine career as a composer in the film industry. Catherine Mary Stewart, beyond having top billing in this film, also was the female lead in The Last Starfighter. If you've seen that pile of shit.
Yeah, she's got the curly hair. She's
I
like,
like The Last
That
Starfighter.
movie sucks.
she's like Ali Sheedy, but not. She's shitty Ali Sheedy.
I won't veto it if you pick it one day, but I will fucking I will harpoon that shit on the podcast. I hate that
I'm
movie
ready
so
for
bad.
Last Starfighter.
Vladek Shabel was the Bond villain in From Russia with Love. He's in this. Joss Ackland was the bad guy in Lethal Weapon 2. He's in this.
Oh, the German.
Yeah. Allegedly,
diplomatic community.
allegedly, the film, and this is one of the sequences that didn't make it. The film was supposed to begin with a large musical number that tells the story of creation. A tiger got loose on set. 2 people in a brontosaurus costume almost died of heat stroke.
Mm-hmm.
The elephants kept getting tied up in the sets and the cameras, as did anyone and everything else, as the set was too small and it was apparently one of the most dangerous shoots to not have killed anyone.
Do you think the music that was playing at that time was...
No, it's not for a couple years.
Okay. Well, you never know. You know, maybe the tiger's
Wasn't
got his
Abbey
own
Lerner
Delta
that- Abbey
Force.
Lerner did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just anytime Tiger goes, he's like Yor. He's got his own theme song. I'm going into action. I'm going to bite some fucking people in a brontosaurus costume that are dying of heat stroke. That's what I would do if I had a theme song. I'd bite people that were heat stroking.
Copies of the soundtrack were handed out at the premiere of the film. Those soundtracks were thrown through the movie screen and remain the only copies ever distributed.
Oh, my Lord.
Damn.
The film was originally written as a 3-act play. Virtually nothing from the original conception survived the making of the film, with the exception of the biblical theme, which, as I'm reading about it, barely makes it.
Yeah, there's a guy named Adam.
Yeah. Most of the extras were from an American high school in Berlin, as the movie was shot almost entirely in Berlin. There are several exteriors which give away the fact that the film was not made in America, despite the diegetic insistence that it takes place in America. The movie continually tells you that this is America, even though you're in front of a German bank.
Any particular location?
The World Bank in Germany, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like one of the...
No. Where's it supposed to take place in America?
California.
Yeah, definitely
America
California.
Town, USA, basically.
San Dimas.
Keep an eye out for biblical references. Apparently they are not as prevalent as one would think, I guess.
So we have to. So that's our job for this episode is to
try to keep track of how much of the original script made it into the movie. Because apparently, after the two of the guys, and I didn't write, the writers had rewritten the script several times, abandoned the original 17 songs that they'd written entirely, and once they got done reworking it, like however many times, Golan reworked it again by himself.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Let's make a prediction of how many actual Bible references are in it.
I think it's
3.
I was gonna say 5.
I was going to go with 5. Damn it. I'll take the middle. 4.
Okay.
Okay. So 3, 4. So
we
know one.
You're kind of fucked on the whole Price is Right thing right here.
Yeah,
I
dude.
am.
You should win a
You should have high. You
501.
want to go high.
Well, I know there's one because the guy's name's Adam.
Yeah.
The movie's name is The Apple. So that's pretty much 2 right there already.
That could be a computer.
It could. We don't know.
Or just some fruit that's being painted.
Low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Right into my mouth. Oh, wait, what?
The movie is on Amazon Instant Prime, as I mentioned earlier, so watch it and come back to us on Monday. Also, and get to the chopper. Thank you for listening to Stinker Madness. If this is your first time, we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back to listen more. But now, we'd like to ask all of our listeners for a small favor. We aren't ranking as high as we'd like, and we need your help. Would you please take just a couple of minutes to rate and review us on your preferred listening platform, be it iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever else you can. It takes many hours each week to bring you this show, and just a couple seconds of your time is a huge help for us. And for those of you that have already done this, we say thank you.